Okay, so y'all can't see me. While I was working on decals for this month's Ivy box, I got a crazy idea in my head about how I'm going to make this apron work for me. I do not cook, I bake. I love to bake, so I love a good apron. So I'm freestyling with this, you guys, but if it comes out the way I think it comes out, y'all will be asking questions and I don't want to explain it. So here we go. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, so I have my tea towel, which I cut in half already. I'll explain that. And my apron. And I have an apron that I use. And then I had some, where's the other one? Oh, what is this stuff called? Heat and Bond on hand that I'm going to use because I don't sew and I'm not going to sew. So for all my professional sewers and seamstresses out there, I'm sure y'all could do an amazing job, but I don't even bake once a month, so when I do, I will be wearing this apron. So I did put this month's decal on my apron. It's so cute, but now I'm about to cut it off. So I am going to cut the white part off my apron because I just don't like the halter top thing. And plus, when I'm baking, I'll still get stuff on my shirt because I'm not the cleanest baker in the world. So let's move back so y'all can see. Crab scissors, and I'm just gonna go. Let me see, what am I cutting? Let me go from the back because I don't want to cut the hem of the green part. So I'm gonna turn it over because that seems to be sticking up further than the other side. All right, so one side is done. You can still see the white. I'll probably go through and clean that up, but not right now. And I'm trying to be careful because I really don't want to cut. I really don't want to cut the hem of the green part like I did. See, I did right there before I realized it. And you could go back and, you know, trim it and make sure you really get it good. I'll do that later. But that's how it came out. Can you kind of see the white part? So that's that. So my tea towel, before I was like, oh, hold up, let me videotape this. My tea towel, I already sliced down the middle like that. Now, I'm doing mine like a regular apron. So, you know how this goes in the front? I need that part. So, if you want to use the paisley, that'll be cute. I'm not a paisley girl. I'm really not a polka dot girl, but I'll be that girl with pink and green apron. So I'm going to use the polka dots. And the reason I have this is because this is a good fit for me right here. So I'm just going to use that to measure this. Easy peasy. I don't like doing hard work. Let's see how we want this to look. So if this is the skirt, that would be the apron. Oh, yes, that would be the apron like that. That's how I want mine to look. Y'all see that? Oh, this is gonna be cute. So let's work. This side has a hem here and a hem here and a hem here. So let's at least get 2 hems. Because I don't, well, so I want that to be, see, we gotta think. Definitely want a hem at the top. And this will come down here. Yes, that's how we're gonna do. That's how we gonna do it. Okay, so there's a sewing hem here, and here, and that's what we're gonna use. And we're going to heat and bond this part down here because nobody's gonna see that anyway. Oh, but you know what? That's not gonna fit me because I need to cut mine and make mine smaller. Shiitake mushroom, but that's all right. Shout out to everybody that can use the whole thing. I'm jealous. Okay, so that's still a little bit wide. We're gonna fold it over a little bit more. Now that's about the same size. Okay. So now this is where this good heat and bond is gonna come in. First of all, I'm going to iron it down. Just so there will be a little crease in it. I don't know if this stuff is gonna fray. Hope it doesn't, because I don't feel like being extra cute about it. So where's our heat and bond? Which sides do I want to use? I have 2 different sides. I have sizes, that one, and then I have the small one. I could probably get away with the small one. Ooh. Okay, so I guess I'm going to go from here to here with the heat and bond. Let's hope I remember how to use this. Oh, for the heat and bond, you can just tear. Uh-oh, that didn't work. So we're going to put that right there. I didn't cut it long enough. Let's try again with a new piece. Here, here, one time for the one time, to about here. We'll just cut off that piece right there. All right. Put that over a little bit. I put it over a little bit from my crease. Now we just gonna freestyle with it. I still cut it too long. See how not professional this is? Okay, this heat and bond, let's see if it's stuck. Yeah, it did. It worked. Okay. So that, and then we're gonna fold, I just ironed my, oh, there it is, my crease back on out. I mean, I guess one could cut the other side of this. Now we're just gonna fold that over and iron that right on down. Get our little fold on. Need that to be even, some kind of evenness going on up at the top. Let's do the top first. All right. It might be good if you do this on an ironing board, but y'all know I'm not. I don't know if that's sticking. I think my iron is too hot. It's supposed to be on medium, and I was showing decals earlier. So anyway, that's that. We'll see if that works or not. You know, I don't care. Okay, so now here we got to attach this part to this, to that. So we need to see how high do we want this up. That's about as high as I want it up here. And then the skirt, for me, about right there. So I'm just gonna line my hems up like that. So what I'm gonna do is do a strip of heat and bond here and here. First, we're gonna have to find the middle of the, I'm gonna do the thicker one too. The middle of the apron. We do have to do that. The middle of the apron. So our apron will be somewhat centered. Once again, I'm not trying to be a professional about this. And then I kind of need to mark. Oh, I'm just gonna put the hems down there. All right. Cool. Where are my cut pieces? Anyway, okay, so here's this. What did I do with them? Which way did I throw them? Oh, right here. So I have my ruler. I am a little anal about things being centered. If you know me, you know me. That's kind of going at an angle, so let's see. So what I'm trying to do from the edge of this skirt on this apron, I just want to make sure they're the same distance. So that's 5 inches. And, ooh, this girl here is good. That's 5 inches. That's one of my gifts, y'all. Centering things. The gift of centering. Okay, now, this skirt is not straight, so either the skirt is not straight or my heat and bond is not straight, but I'm going to say the skirt is not straight. And I'm just going to put that on there. And then here's the other strip, and I'm going to try to put it as close to the edge as possible. And then make sure that's stuck. Am I supposed to let this cool before I peel it off? I don't know. With some heat transfer vinyl, you have to let it cool before you peel it off. I don't know if this is the case for that. Ooh, maybe it is. Let's see if this even stuck. Oh yeah, that's stuck. Cool. I guess if you wanted to go in and trim it some more, you could. If you wanted to. I don't care. Okay, let's try to take from the other side. Okay, there's one. And there's 2. It messed up right there. All right. So I am doing this right here. Towards the edge. Yep. This stuff sure ain't even. Alright. We just go iron that on there like that. But is it sticking though? This part is not sticking. Okay, so now all we have to do is the tie around the neck. I'm gonna do like this and just do 2 ties. I mean, I guess if you wanted to do like just the round strip around here. Do we want to try to do that? Do we want to do the round strip? I don't know. Okay, so there's that. Now, I did just see if we did the round strip. Do I adjust my strip every time I put it on my head? Oh, clearly I didn't wear that. I don't know. You know, some aprons you just put around your neck. Let's see. We can do the around the neck apron, or we can do the apron with 2 strips. What do I want to do? I don't know. So I'm gonna have to use the paisley part, which is fine. That might even just be cute. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm thinking. If I put this around here, that's not gonna reach that way, but it will reach. That's still a little snug. We're gonna have to do 2 strips. So we're gonna do 2 strips to tie around our necks. How big do we want the strips? Probably as big as that. So what I'm gonna do is cut double the length like that, so then I can just heat bond that together. So let's see. There's that. And we're gonna fold this over. Hold on. And y'all, you do what you do. Make whatever size you want. That kind of looks a little big. Do I want it that big? In my head, did I imagine it being that big? No. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut like I normally do and pray for the best. Okay, let's see how big this strip is gonna be. That's good enough for me. If these edges fray, what's that stuff you get called no fray edge? Y'all know what I'm talking about? That part. I'll get that and put on the edge. But see, that'll be 1 strip right here for me to tie around my neck. I wish this other piece was... what's the word I'm looking for? Hemmed. Okay, so we're just gonna cut... I can't see for that doggone pattern. We're just gonna cut another strip, same size-ish. Hope that works. Let's see, did this finally stick? That part didn't stick, but that's okay. So look, listen. Apron. Okay, so now we're gonna move that out the way for our strips. So what we're gonna do first is fold our strips in half and iron them, so we know where we want to put our heat and bond. Get out. This time we're gonna put our heat and bond on the edge so the 2 edges will connect. I don't know how that's gonna work. Y'all, when I do stuff, I'm a very crafty person, but I'm also what's the simplest way to do it, and who's gonna see it? So like, of course, if I was doing this professionally, I would actually be trying to get some straight lines and stuff, but I'm not, because I'm gonna just be in my kitchen. Not even for Thanksgiving, because I don't cook Thanksgiving dinner yet. I don't cook yet. I'm sure there will come a day where they're gonna be like, Brett, it's your turn. I'll be like so I'm just making sure that I have some kind of guide when it comes to the edge of my things to tie around my neck. And once again, we want the part around that people can see to be decent, but the part that ties around the neck, and ain't nobody gonna see that. Okay, so let's open these up and put another strip of heat and bonds. Do I want to use the big strip? Sure, let's use a big strip, the wider strip. So we're gonna go from the rooter to the tutor. And we're gonna go from the rooter to the tutor. my mom can sew, so maybe she'll want to actually do this to her apron, and it will look very good. I'm gonna have to do this piece by piece because, like I said, my edges are not straight. We need our edges to be laid right. Edges should always be laid. I did not cut that very good because this heat and bond is straight. My cutting ain't straight. Okay. Come on, heat and bond. I think that's on there. And we're gonna do the same thing for this one. We gonna use the hand edge on this one because that'll be easy to follow. What will we do without heat and bond? Because I have a brand new sewing machine in my closet in my office mom cave craft room that I ain't even opened yet. I need to though. The ideas I have in my head. I should have been able to do this on the sewing machine. Uh-oh. Stuck to the carpet. Alright. Let's peel that off. We're going to go on and fold. Ooh, let's cut this edge off. This hanging off. I'm just cutting the heat and bond off because the strip was too long. At least I think I'm just cutting the heat and bond off. Alright. Just gonna take this piece by piece. And y'all, if your edges aren't too straight, we can always just go back. Go back and cut them. That edge ain't connected at all. Oh, it's a little sticky. All right. Did I already say you should probably do this on an ironing board and not your floor? A little bit more pressure. So there's one strip that's gonna go around our head, our neck, I mean, to help tie the apron. Uh-oh. Okay, and then here's our other strip. I'm gonna try to get this to the closest to the edge as possible as we can. And we'll do it as we go. This took longer than I thought it was gonna take. Okay. I got a little pucker right here, but guess what? That part's going around my neck. All right. So now we have our two strips. Let's at least attempt to make this look presentable to somebody. So all I'm doing is cutting off this low power mode. Is cutting off this the edges that are peeking through, and I like the skinnier strap look anyway, so this is working for me. Okay, so there's one strip. This is not this end. It's not being friendly. Both of them are hemmed ends. Yes, both have hemmed edges. So now, all we have to do is put this on the top of our apron. Where is it on this apron? Kind of, sort of, almost to the edge. So if it ain't broke, now figure out which part you want to sew on. Me, once again, I'm a little anal about how stuff looks. Okay, there is a thing going straight down the side, so we can't use that side. Or maybe we can use that side. Which side that one doesn't have a hem on it, so I'm not going to use anything with a hem on it. However, I am going to put my folds towards the outside. Just like that. We're going to get another wide piece of heat and bond to go on the edge. Onto the edge of that. Now let's see. They have theirs on the inside a little bit. I think I'm going to have to be a little bit... I'm going to have to put mine directly on the edge just because it's one of my little OCD things. Which I'm not OCD about everything, but some stuff I'm just like, oh. Okay, so we're just going to put our heat and bond on the edge over here. And we're going to do the same thing over here. How close is that? I need it closer. These edges ain't straight. All right. Supposed to peel this off. Can y'all see what I'm doing? I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. Peel this side off. And peel this side off. And then we said we want our, oh, that's gonna be cute. It is fraying. The fabric is fraying, so we're gonna have to get us some fray stuff. Y'all, I'm just trying to figure out which side I want to show. It's looking like I don't have a choice anyway. Okay. I like that. I like those two sides. But if I do those two sides, I can't do that. Okay, whatever. We tried it. Okay, so we're going to put it just like that on the edge. Get the big part of the iron on it. I'm going to put this on the edge. Are they the same length? Yes, they are. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay. That's it. No. I don't think my iron is hot enough. What I might do is just tack that down. Is tack these ties down. I can do that. I can bust out a needle and thread and do something like that, you know, sew on a button. Tack those sides down to make sure it's really stuck. But I think we have to let the heat and bond cool. So anyway, let's let that cool for a minute. Where am I at? 30 minutes. So this took 30 minutes to make. It would have probably taken me less than 30 minutes if I wasn't running my mouth to y'all. Oh, look where that, oh, the heat and bond. Oh, I need another piece. Because I did not cut the extra, I didn't cut the extra, or it's just not sticking, the extra fabric down for the heat and bond up under here. Remember, I used the smaller strip and I didn't cut it, so it's not adhering to the thing. So we're just gonna throw another piece up in there. Maybe. Did it even stick? No, because I put it over the thing. All right, let's try this like this. Okay. Nope, that didn't work either. Come on now. It's not working. Part of it worked. Okay, let's see if this will work. And if not, like I said, I'll just tack this part down. But y'all get the gist of what I'm doing, don't you? Yes. Yes, Brett, we do. All right. Let's let that cool off for a bit. Let's see what we got here. So here is my new apron. Oh, let's see what happened over here. My heating bond is not sticking, so I'm gonna have to iron. That's why I'm gonna go get the ironing board. But listen, y'all, listen. Here's an apron your girl can use. This, we're gonna tie this up around here. And then I'm gonna tie this around my neck. Let's see, can y'all see now? Yes, yes. Y'all can't see me. Can y'all see me now? Yes, you can see me now. So yes, this is my new apron. This usable, covers the clothes, ties. Hey, y'all know I'm gonna have to put something cutesy on it. I think I already know I'm gonna put on it, but I'll let y'all see that later. So I hope this helps somebody. Yay!